Layoff, layoff, layoff. Guys, the layoff continues, and this time at the tune of thousands. Yep, thousands of jobs will be cut in this San Francisco tech giant. Yes, it's Cisco. Coming out of San Francisco, Cisco will be cutting for the
No! God, please, no! No! No!
they're planning on laying off 7% of their workforce. And this layoff is coming just days after they have announced their profit of 10.3 billion. So now when you ask the question, why they keep cutting? And as usual, they're cutting to be innovative. They're cutting to keep up with the market. They're cutting to keep up with everyone. And guess what they're cutting for? Artificial intelligence. The company will be investing heavily into AI. Guys, you have to stick around for this one because this one is going to be a good one. I'll see you on the other end. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Andre, and as usual, if you're stopping by for the first time, please consider subscribing. And while you're at it, just go ahead and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, remember to hit that post notification bell so that you would be notified whenever I upload a new video. Well, guys, layoff continues, and this time to the tune of thousands. And today we're going to be taking a look at Cisco, which is coming out of San Francisco. This is a big communication tech giant, and we're going to be diving into it. Cisco slashes thousands of workers as it announces yearly profit of $10.3 billion. And let's stop here for a second, guys. This company just announced $10.3 billion in profit, but yet it is slashing 7% of their workforce. And I think the company did miss the earnings or their projected earnings, but they still come out with a profit. They still had a profit. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the importance, again, guys, of hedging yourself against a job cut, a job loss, or you being fired. Same thing. And it's things like these I keep talking about. There's job security that we talk about. There's no job security, guys. Managers are going to be laid off. Supervisors are going to be laid off. Team leaders are going to be laid off. And these guys, and this is right in the back to school time. What are you going to do? You still have your mortgage, you still have your rent, you still have your car payment, you still have your phone bill, you still have your electric bill. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. When you have a job, it is in your best interest to try and hedge against that. You try and put something into place. So whenever you hear these words, you're laid off, you'll be ready. How? That's on you. That's on you. Now, remember, guys, this is a publicly traded company. And who are the owners of publicly traded companies? Yes, you got it right. Shareholders. The CEO will do whatever it takes to make sure that their shareholders are happy. They're not loyal to us, guys. We're just the workers. Okay? Now, just remember this the next time. The company is loyal to their shareholders, guys. Not you and I. They're not loyal to you and I. They'll slash us in a heartbeat just to make sure that the company is performing at optimum or it's keeping up with the market or keeping up with their competition. It's not about you and I. Remember that. So when you go into work or when you have your job or when you're working with these companies, regardless of your position, your post, or where you stand, they will cut you to make sure that they are being productive or they're being competitive or they're growing.
Are you serious?
The networking and telecommunication company is vast, reporting to have 84,900 employees in July 2023 before chopping at least 4,000 workers in February. That means the new 7% cut would likely affect at least 5,500 workers, guys. Now, let me just stop here for a second. I've never been a part of a mass layoff like this, But I could just imagine 5,500 workers back in the loop trying to find a job. Listen, your mortgage is at the end of the month and they just laid off in February. Guys, and this is why I say, if I turn up at UPS tomorrow and I get cut, God forbid it's not to happen, but if I turn up at UPS tomorrow and I get cut, or at the end of the month or the end of the year, the only thing I should be thinking about is, did I acquire enough assets to take care of me or to cover my monthly expense or to cover my lifestyle? That's the only thing I should be thinking about. Not thinking about where I'm going to find a job or the next job. Not thinking about getting or applying to 100 different jobs. Not when you put in 15, 20 years at a job, guys. Not when you... I could understand. Maybe 5 years. You put in 5 years. You didn't get enough time to put in enough assets. But not 20, 25, 30 years. It's not making any sense, guys. It's just not making any sense. So in the event that I get laid off, I should have enough assets to cover my monthly or my lifestyle. Cisco spokesperson Robin Bloom said in an email to SFGate that the layoff is meant to allow the company to invest in key growth opportunities and drive more efficiency to our business. Cutting costs through layoffs and then plowing the cash into expensive technologies like artificial intelligence is a trend that's emerged at some tech companies over the past 2 years. Now, as I'm reading this, I remember I just did a video on UPS and it sounds like the same exact thing. Guys, the UPS laid off over 500 people to automate their buildings. And yes, they're investing heavily in technology. And I could hear it in this one because these guys are investing in AI. AI is coming. And though it's been said that AI will not take jobs, I guarantee you it's going to take some jobs. But definitely it's going to be giving some jobs. So guys, you definitely have to start looking into these AI openings and see what's there. Because your position might not be needed come Monday or come the end of the year. Start thinking, guys. Cisco is laser focused on growth, consistent execution, and resetting our cost structure, as well as invest in AI, cloud, and cybersecurity, Bloom wrote. She added that the company would provide full support to impacted employees, but didn't offer specifics about the plan for workers' severance pay. More hints about the layoff potential showed up in a Wednesday blog post from CEO Chuck Robbins. The executive wrote that Cisco plans to consolidate its networking, security, and collaboration team into one organization and said the company is still integrating Splunk. Cisco closed its $28 billion acquisition of San Francisco-based data security and management company in March. Okay guys, so I just want to stop for a quick second because I want to ask you for a favor. Listen, if you've made it this far in the video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, because what you will be doing, you'll be helping me out with the algorithm. Also, for those of you guys that have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscription button. So I just want to go ahead and say in advance, thank you for the thumbs up and thank you for your subscription, because you're definitely helping out the channel. Thank you so very much. Let's get back to the video. So you see guys, it's the same very thing I just did a review on with UPS. They are turning to technology. They want to be innovative. They want to be the new thing on the block. They want to keep up. So remember, we have to pay attention to what these corporations are doing. We have to pay attention to what these companies are doing. And we just got to make the necessary move to make sure that we are not left behind. That's just as simple as it gets. So remember, I just did, as a matter of fact, I think UPS just sold a company called Coyote, and that will be on the balance sheet for the end of the year. So that money will be coming back on our balance sheet. But we got to pay close attention to what these corporations are doing. And just like how these guys just acquired a company in March, UPS will also be doing an acquisition on a company in Mexico. I will also be giving a review on that. Okay guys, before I go and give you my summary, let me just say this. We went from walking to horse and carriage, and that was replaced by the Model T. We also used wind, we also used steam, we use combustion. Now imagine guys, what you think the guy said when they told him, listen, we're not going to be needing your coal for our trains because we're going to be running electric. The same very electric train that you and I take for granted today. Listen, it's called evolving. It's called evolution. In this day and age, technology is evolving. And just like the guy with the coal from the steam train, he had to fit in. And that's where you and I come in. We're going to have to fit in. We're going to have to figure out, okay, if this company is evolving, we're just going to have to evolve along with these corporations. That's just simple what I got to say. This is basically growth. Every company is doing it. Everyone is doing it. Everyone is moving to AI. And we should make a shift in our head also. There are going to be more layoff coming. Prepare yourself for it. And remember, I said in a video, always check with your state for warrant that are being filed. It's WARN that are being filed. This is when a corporation files a document with your state declaring that they'll be laying off. You have to be on top of that. So you will know ahead of the game how to maneuver yourself in case your job will be laying off. Remember, it's called a warrant, and every corporation has to file that with the state. Well, guys, once again, we have come to the end of another great video. Listen, if you found value in this one, please go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. Or better yet, if you know someone that might find value in this one, please go ahead and share. And listen, you won't get all the information from this one video, so please go ahead and click on this one right here. And now you will have access to the financial market, the financial news, making your first investment, and definitely my journey towards financial freedom. Guys, as usual, be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.